And welcome back to British Stand, guys. I hope you're all well. Today we're going to be watching a Labour turn on Sadiq Khan. Yes, Sadiq Khan, of course, has been the topic of discussion today, this morning in the United Kingdom, as he launched an attack on Donald Trump taking over as the sort of president, as we all know, a very, very exciting time for the West, and has demanded now tighter laws on harmful online content as he urged extremist threats to be tackled head on. He also warned that Western democracy is being threatened and a resurgence of fascism the weekend before Donald Trump's inauguration. So, yes, he said that all this morning. We'll be going through exactly what he said, but then we're going to, of course, watch the clip as Labour turn on Sadiq Khan and don't accept his comments. So, as always, guys, do let me know your thoughts on Sadiq Khan in the comments, in the live chat. If you're watching this on a live stream, if you're watching on a replay, let me know in the comments. And, of course, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And, yeah, let's get into this one. So, as stated this morning, guys, Sadiq Khan why has he been the topic of discussion since the turn over the new year? It's always been, well, he's been knighted, wrongfully so. He's also came out and tried and say that he doesn't know what grooming gangs is. He's also came out recently and said that he didn't want to work with reform due to party politics to try and tackle and stop knife crime within the United Kingdom. And this is the latest one he's come up with. Yes, the Mayor of London has declared that Western democracy is threatened by resurgent fascism the weekend before Donald Trump's second inauguration in Washington, D.C. He's also demanded tighter laws on harmful online content as he urged ministers to tackle extremist threats head on. Eagerly fueling his long-standing feud with the president-elect, Khan declared that Trump's return signals deeply worrying times, in particular for the minority communities, he wrote in the Observer. He added that right-wing leaders ascending as prominent figures in modern politics are merely opportunities who seek to divide people for personal and political gain. He also pointed to the rise of Germany's AfD, France's National Rally, as well as Trump's return to the White House, and Khan encouraged a renewed and concerted effort to confront these forces and expose them for what they are. In a thinly veiled jab at Elon Musk, Khan criticized financial brokers who selfishly choose to put the profits of their companies over the interests of democracies. Progressives across the Western world face a century-defining challenge, and the stakes for liberal democracy couldn't be higher, he wrote. He also added the far right is on the march. These are deeply worrying times, especially if you are a member of a minority community. As historians and commentators increasingly find echoes of the 1920s and 30s in the present day, we cannot afford to throw in the towel. We should in no doubt this is a perilous moment. The spectre of resurgent fascism haunts the West. To ward off the far right, we must be unflinching in defense of our democracy and values in our determination to enhance the welfare and material conditions of communities. He also when David Lammy's kind of retracted his comments recently, but Sadiq Khan, of course, doubling down. But the thing about Sadiq, it's all about him. It's constantly all about him. He makes absolutely everything about him. And this was a fresh published this morning. And of course, Labour MP has came out on television distancing Sadiq Khan's comments he made this morning as Labour look to try and distance themselves away from him. And yes, they probably should if they want to have a good relationship with America. I mean, Trump hates Sadiq Khan. They both have a long-standing feud, but it's just in general. Everyone can have their points of view and all these kind of things and kind of be in the same political party. But, of course, Sadiq Khan's remit it doesn't just stop there. He really wants division. He's someone that says that he doesn't want division, but he's constantly seeking division, and the comments that he makes are just damn right insane. Well, this is what Labour MP had to say on these comments.
Reporting in today's Sunday papers about Labour's not brilliant relationship with Trump and his administration. We've got suggestions even that Donald Trump may block Lord Mandelson as ambassador. And then in the Observer Online today, we have Sadiq Khan, the Labour Mayor of London, suggesting that Trump's inauguration may mark a resurgence of fascism. Is that the right language for the London Mayor to be using in line with UK-US relations?
Good morning, Camilla. It's not the position of the UK government, as you would imagine. Our relationship between the UK and the United States is a long and important one. And I think if we step back from some of the gossip and who said what in the newspapers, I think we should be pretty confident as the United Kingdom. What we do matters. We have an important role in the world. We have great assets here in the United Kingdom, and our trade and security relationships with the United States are foundational, and I think there will be plenty of opportunities under the Trump administration for us to work together, both in the British interest but also in the interest of the United States of America, and we look forward to doing that work with the new administration.
But what will the Labour government do if Trump does decide to block Peter Mandelson as ambassador to the US?
Well, look, that's just gossip from an unnamed source somewhere in the world. I'm not going to comment on hypotheticals. I just don't think that's true, to be honest. Peter Mandelson is a senior and experienced politician that's worked on the world stage, as well as we all know, extensively at home here in UK government. And he will be a brilliant ambassador for us in the United States. And look, this is the first time in 50 years that a British Prime Minister has picked a politician to be our ambassador in the United States. We want to do things differently. Our diplomats have done a brilliant job, including Karen Pierce. But Peter Mandelson is a senior and respected politician with a lot of experience on trade and trading relationships between countries around the world. And I think that sets the type of relationship that we want to have going forward with the new.
So as you can see there, the Chief Secretary to the Treasury, Darren Jones, has rejected the London Mayor's comments made this morning about resurgent of fascism. Again, it's quite ironic that Sadiq Khan, of course, talks about fascism. He's the one that sort of promotes that sort of agenda. And again, I'm sick of reporting on him. What day are we in so far? In January, 19th of January. And we've made a ton of videos about the comments that Sadiq Khan has made. He is a man with a remit for division. He's wanting division. He's constantly making comments trying to divide and, again, separate everybody from coming together. And it's exciting time for the West. But he's still stuck on his woke left ideologies that don't even just stop at the woke left ideologies. He wants real division. Sadiq Khan is a dangerous, dangerous man. And again, I will never know how he got 3 terms as the London mayor. Well, I do know, but I can't really say why I know out loud. But of course, listen, if he's talking about that, he is the definition of what he's trying to make out that Trump is going to be president and what he's going to do to the West. It's going to be a resurgence of the West. It's going to be a very, very thriving period. But Sadiq Khan does not want that. His woke left ideologies, his remit for division is plain and simple. You can certainly see it all of the time. And again, as you can see there, Labour have distanced themselves away from his comments made this morning. They probably should, if they want to be liked, be distancing themselves from a lot of the things that he says, because it's damn right bonkers. Just this week, again, as I said that he didn't want to work with the Reform Party just because to try and tackle knife crime. He was that arrogant and trying to put it as party politics to tackle a serious issue like knife crime. And then, of course, his comments with regard to the grooming gang scandal and actually not trying to play the victim card or trying to bait the victim card and get and rise up a bit of a battle. But of course, literally just saying that he doesn't know what somebody's on about when they say grooming gang. He knows full right what that is. And again, I don't know how this man is knighted. I will never understand how this guy is knighted. And again, it's pretty good to see. I suppose I'm not a Labour fan. You know that British Stand are, of course, massive anti-Labour. But again, their own party look like they're turning away from his comments and what he's trying to do in the media. But guys, as always, do let me know your thoughts on this one down there in the comments. I'm going to take some live chat comments as well. People saying turn your volume up. I have no idea what's going on with my volume. I thought I just sorted it out recently. It's literally bang up on the audio spectrum. Ooh, yeah. Testing. I don't know what's going on there. I'm going to test it now and have a little play around with it when I go offline, and then it'll be ready for the next one, I promise you. What's everybody saying? God bless Donald Trump. How is everyone feeling about Donald Trump taking over tomorrow? Khan should read a dictionary. Khan is as tall as Trump's knee anyway. I know. I mean, look, that feud back in the spring, I think, was fantastic. I mean, Donald Trump literally calling him out, which was absolutely great. But I've never ever met somebody that likes Sadiq Khan. This is the really weird thing. Now, you could be a die-hard Labour supporter, but I've never met someone walking these streets that actually likes Sadiq Khan and what he says. I mean, I've never met someone who goes, Sadiq Khan is a great mayor and has done a great job. Genuinely, never met one. I really want to be introduced to someone. So if someone can try and get me in a chat with somebody that likes the work that Sadiq Khan is doing, I would really want to interview them, because I'm not even just doing this for exaggeration. I genuinely have never met anyone, regardless of political opinion, I've never met anybody that likes Sadiq Khan. It's genuinely baffling. And again, I've met a lot of people that kind of like Keir Starmer and Angela Rayner and all these people. I've met them. I'm not friends with them, but I've met them. But I genuinely never met anyone that says Sadiq Khan has done a great job and actually support what he's all about. What else have we got here? I can't wait for tomorrow. For Trump. Yes, I can't wait as well. Eyes are going to be glued. Yes, good to see. Eva. But yeah, stop referring to yourself as British. You're either Scottish, English, or Welsh. Well, I'm not Welsh. I'm quite a bit of a mixed bag. I'm half Scottish and half English. So I was born in England, but all my family is Scottish. So there you go. That's why I kind of refer to myself as British. I'm one of a few kind that actually finds it awkward when England and Scotland play, because I do like both sides, and I kind of do identify myself as kind of both. I just take the bits and pieces from each side, so that's why I refer to myself as British. I'm not Welsh though, but big up Wales. I do like Wales. Yeah, but guys, thank you for tuning in. Do let me know your thoughts on Sadiq down there in the comment section below, and yeah, let me know your thoughts anyway. Are you feeling okay? As stated, how are your thoughts ahead of tomorrow? Thank you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Peace.